What's up, everybody? It's your boy TGK. I don't want to waste too much of your time today. I just want to get straight to some talking points that I want to talk about in regards to last game between the Lakers and the Timberwolves. There was so much noise made about the next coming of Michael Jordan and Anthony Edwards and the performance that he put in Game 1. And, I look to see that there's not much talk about the lack thereof of performance in Game 2. So just kind of wanted to go over some of these stats, talk about the game, point out certain things as I review this for the first time. But I did notice a big fat goose egg on assists for Anthony Edwards. But, if Luka did that, it'd be the end of the world, right? But Anthony does it. MJ, no issue. But anyway, man, it's been your boy TGK. If y'all mind dropping a like, subscribing to the channel, consider becoming a member. Enough of the fluff. Let's get good stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So right here we got. Let me see where we at. Okay, so we got Anthony Edwards last night. He shot 10 of 22 from the field last night. 2 of 8 from the 3-point line. Excuse me, giving him too much credit there. Only 6 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals, and 0 blocks. Like, I like Anthony Edwards, but there's levels to this, ladies and gentlemen. And he had 25 points. 25 points ain't bad. 3 or 4 from the free throw line. There's just levels to it. Honestly is. And then Mike Conley, nothing. 0 points. Jaden McDaniels, 8 points. Again. And then Naz Reid, 9 points. I'm telling y'all, I did this in the preview. I did this in the Game 1 pregame show. McDaniels, Reid, Conley, all shot abnormally out of their mind in Game 1. Reid has been shooting 32% from 3. And Jaden McDaniels has been shooting a bit better this season, but he's not going to average no 25 per game. And then Mike Conley, that's his age, ladies and gentlemen. Back to these stats right quick. Let me show you some more. So, again, Anthony Edwards has 0 assists. And I heard no backlash. Whatsoever over this performance. But Julius Randle, that dude played like a man possessed. 9 of 17 from the field, 7 of 9 from the free throw line, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, and 27 points. Julius Randle came the ball. No one else showed up with him. As far as the Lakers are concerned, Luka Doncic put on a game, put on a show. 31 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. LeBron James, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 21 points. And Austin Reeves chipped in 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 16 points. And they were able to get the dub. However, the Lakers shot 20% from the 3-point line. The Timberwolves shot 20% from the 3-point line. The Lakers had 20 free throws. The Timberwolves had 25 free throws. So nobody can talk to me about, it was one-sided officiated and this and that. Ever since I've been covering the Lakers, I have noticed that the Lakers actually don't get the benefit of many calls. It's funny. As a Mavericks fan, I always thought they did, but maybe it's a thing that follows Luka, Maybe it's a thing that follows Luka. But yeah, man, they held the Timberwolves to 85 points. I never would have thought that a Luka Doncic-led team would have held the next coming of Michael Jordan, his team, to a total point of 85 points in the modern era of 2025 NBA basketball. Man, y'all need to give it up to Mr. Luka Doncic. Because, if it was Anthony Edwards, they'd said he's the greatest defensive player, even though he put up a big old goose egg in steals and blocks and assists. But, I don't hear any criticism when it comes to that. I want to show you another thing over here. This is Luka Doncic game log. I want to show you his free throw percentage, bro. It has been a very interesting development. Even since the end of the regular season, he shot 100% yesterday, 11 of 11. Game 1, he shot 8 of 9, 88%. Right now, he's shooting 95% from the free throw line for these playoffs. To close the season, He had a couple of bad games here, 57% versus Houston, 66% versus Dallas. But then he has some great games. 85% versus OKC, 75% versus OKC, 100%, 11 of 11 against New Orleans, 100%, 7-7 versus Golden State. And it continues, 77%, 91, 83, 85, 90, 75, 70, 96, 92, 83, 75, 87, 88, 54, 63. This stretch right here, that stretch in March, and then, you know, towards the end of the season and now, I'm just saying these are things that was not the greatest thing that Luka Doncic had. He normally would average like between 70 and 78% from the free throw line. And the fact that he's having an 11-11 playoff game and currently averaging 95% from the free throw line in the playoffs, I think it's amazing for those that are watching. But also he closed out the season pretty well as well. So Luka Doncic's free throw percentage is pretty good, and that's why he needs to continue to attack the basket. I think that's one of the things that Minnesota is not going to be able to stop Luka Doncic. Nothing that they do is going to stop Luka, and so he needs to take advantage, get to the basket, and get those freebies, and get your dub. Right? Get your dub. But yeah, that was just some of the stuff I wanted to point out. When we look back at this Timberwolves team, again, they shot 20% from the three-point line, 5 of 25. The Lakers shot 6 of 29. Both of the teams were not shooting the greatest. You know what's funny is Brian Windhorst of ESPN went on air today talking about, oh, you know, that was not a game you wanted to watch. It was such a horrible display of basketball. Like, wasn't he the same person talking about the three-point line is ruining the basketball game? And then the moment you finally get some hard-fought defense, a very physical game that was last night. Very physical. The referees, you know, some might disagree, but they were kind of letting a lot of whistles go without calling certain fouls. But very physical game, very defensive-minded game. 94 to 85. And Brian Windhorst didn't like it. But yeah, he blamed the three-point line earlier this season. Like, that's the issue with ESPN. They do not have integrity to be able to keep up with their own takes. They only say what matters in the moment, and that was just another grotesque example of that. But yeah, man, looking forward to game 3, which is going to be held Friday night. Friday night, I'll be here live doing a pregame and a watch along from playback. Again, if y'all are not on my playback, please join the playback. And also, please consider subscribing to this channel. Leave a like on this video. Also, consider becoming a member as well. It's been your boy TGK, man. Let me know what y'all think. What are y'all main takeaways from the last game for the Lakers versus Timberwolves? Let me know what you found surprising from my review, or just more of, you know, confirming what you thought as well. Anyway, it's been your boy TGK, man. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. We out.